today, which would be yesterday in Japan, just around the same time that the long-awaited Kingdom Hearts Key Unchained hit the American iTunes and Google Play stores. It has been announced that its older brother, Kingdom Hearts Key for the PC browsers on Square Enix Bridge server, will be terminating its service starting September 2016. After 3 years of a very successful run with a dedicated user base, which still has a few thousand players right now, they've decided to pull the plug on the game. In case you don't know what Kingdom Hearts Key is, Kingdom Hearts Key started in 2013 as a closed beta. It is an online game based on Kingdom Hearts, which is basically meant to replay the events of the Keyblade Wars, which are an important story element in the Kingdom Hearts franchise. However, this game has been unavailable outside Japan until, well, today, because while it has been planned from the very start to localize the game into English, the servers that they meant to host the English version on were unexpectedly shut down just before they were going to launch it, meaning that they had to postpone these plans and find a workaround. And they finally found it by launching a mobile game version of Kingdom Hearts Key. This mobile game version became known as Kingdom Hearts Key Unchained. It was basically the same game, but with some cosmetic differences, like a few different items and such, and like the attacks being the collectible attacks being stored in coins rather than cards, like medals. I don't know what they are called in the English version right now because I haven't played the English version yet, because as you can probably hear from my accent, I'm in fact not American. So I can't play this version now. I did, however, play the Japanese browser game. And as you can probably hear from my voice, yeah, right now I'm pretty upset. I'm really happy that American version of Unchained was finally released. However, I have no means of getting Unchained. Unchained is available only in Japan and North America right now, and my phone, my iTunes account is set to Austria, and it's not available there. So right now, all I have is the Japanese version on the browser, which I've been playing with a lot of enjoyment. I love it. I love the party of Japanese players that I have there. They are all really great people. It's a lot of fun. I'm playing some footage of me playing the game in the background right now, in case you can tell. Like, I've always had a lot of fun. The story is pretty engaging for a mobile game, like a browser game actually. I didn't expect it. It goes pretty deep into the lore actually, like to an extent that I didn't really anticipate. And it's always been really fun playing this game. I didn't expect to get this immersed in it. It had like the cards, gathering cards, and even though it's a free-to-play game and it has a freemium aspect, like it asks you to pay for certain content, you never really feel like this content is being shoved in your face. I have never even once paid a single cent to this game, and yet I feel like I got a really immersive, really great gameplay experience. Sure, it's been challenging and hard at times, but I still feel like I got a lot out of this free-to-play game without ever paying a single cent. There's a lot of outfits that you can get even without paying money. There's a lot of amazing cards that you can get for free. But maybe that's just what was the browser version's downfall, because with the mobile game version out and the browser version sustained purely through these freemium aspects, that like just a handful of players that are really dedicated are paying the whales, I guess that's what eventually caused the game to downfall. Like, they tried to remediate with like offering packages with some really cool customs that were charged, but in the end, I guess that wasn't enough. I guess they just decided it wasn't worth keeping the browser servers up anymore. So yeah, now the game's gonna be shut down. Yeah, what am I gonna do? I guess I'll have to wait if the game gets like an Austrian release, the Unchained version, but even then all my progress is gonna be gone. And like, I didn't invest any money into it, so that's good, but I'm going to lose all the cards I'd gathered and all the levels I'd gathered. I'll have to start the story all over. I should probably go and record all the cutscenes while I still have the chance, because I'd really like to have the cutscenes on hand in Japanese, rather than always having to rely on the English version. This is also another neat feature. There's a theater feature in there, like in all the other Kingdom Hearts games, where you can actually replay the cutscenes at any time. And yeah, I'm going to use this to record the cutscenes while I still can. It's really a shame that soon there isn't really going to be any other way to watch the Japanese cutscenes for me. I mean, there's still half a year left. It's nice, but I'm going to miss playing with my party, with Luna and the others. Luna is one of the most powerful players, and I'm in her party, and it's been so much fun playing with these people. I feel like now I know how the people who played the Madoka Magica online game felt like when that was shut down, even though that came even more suddenly. What's interesting though is that I don't know if this was planned or not, but the narrative in the game right now is actually sort of reflecting how the game is coming to a close in real life. Like, a lot of what the characters are talking about right now, it really reflects my own feeling of how it feels to have this come to a close. And like how the characters are talking about the world ending soon, it really feels sort of meta in this way. And I wonder if Unchained is gonna have the exact same narrative. Like, I'll be able to compare later, like, provided that I get my hands on Unchained, because I'm in freaking Austria. Yeah, it's gonna be interesting to see how this goes. It's pretty interesting actually. Like, it really fits well how the narrative now comes to a close and the game itself comes to a close, and it really fits together, and you can actually feel the dread of the characters. This is something I've always found really enjoyable about Kingdom Hearts Key in general, like how it really makes you feel like you're in this game by really involving you. Even though it's sort of like in the latest cutscenes, the latest story updates, it feels a little bit like they are now taking the character out of the player's hands and the characters are gaining a personality on their own. I actually kind of wish there was a manga adaptation of this, because I feel the story really lends itself to it. But yeah, I guess, yeah, Kingdom Hearts Key is going to come to a close soon. I'm looking forward to see how the story wraps up. I'm definitely gonna play Unchained, even if I'm going to really miss playing with my Japanese party. I guess I can make a new party with my American friends and my European friends. And all you guys who can get your hands on Unchained now, really do it. Do it. If you're Kingdom Hearts fans and you can get your hands on Unchained now, do it. It's a really good game. It's really fun. The story is good. And I feel experiencing this from the very start is going to be a great experience. So yeah, that's all for me for now. See you guys later. Bye!